My name is Bridget. I am an OTA, and I'm going to be going through the COPM with you. That is the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure. Have you ever heard of it before?
No.
No? Okay. So what this is an interview I'm going to go through with you, and it's going to go through three major categories: self-care, productivity, and leisure. And we're going to go through and see if we can find any specific things, tasks, activities that you do within these categories that you're having issues with, or maybe roles that you aren't fulfilling that other people expect of you, things like that. And we're going to be doing this in order to make the therapy process for you and the intervention more based on what you feel like is important, and just so you get the most out of it. Does that sound good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we will start with your morning routine. So when you wake up, what is your schedule like from there on?
Well, I wake up and the first thing I do is take pain medication.
Okay.
And after that, just get myself ready, take a shower, put my clothes on, and then continue my day on from there.
Okay. So do you have any issues with showering? We'll start from there.
Just the hotness and the coldness of the water.
And that affects your right arm?
Yes.
Okay. And what about dressing? Do you have any pain?
Mild pain.
Mild pain?
Mild pain.
Okay. And do you feel like the pain is causing any bigger issues with dressing, like time management?
Yeah, it takes me a little bit longer.
Okay. Okay. So after you get dressed in the morning, you have no issues brushing your teeth, combing your hair, anything like that?
No.
No. And how about eating breakfast?
Nope.
No, you cook your own breakfast?
Yep.
What, on average, on a normal day, what do you cook for breakfast? Or eat?
Waffles.
Waffles? So, after eating, would you normally go to work? Leave for work?
Yep.
Okay. So, how do you feel like you are doing with transportation? Do you normally take a bus? Do you drive?
No, I drive.
You drive. Any issues with driving?
Nope.
Okay. How do you feel, going back a little bit, how do you feel like you get around? So just moving from room to room in general, going downstairs, things like that?
Sudden movements hurt it, but if I'm being careful, it's not bad. Just
Okay.
trying to rush through things, that's when it really hurts.
Okay. Do you feel like you're often rushing to do things?
Aren't we all?
So, before this injury happened, where did you work?
I did concrete.
Concrete? Okay. And how has this injury affected you working?
Can't do everything I used to be able to do. Need a lot more help at work.
Okay. So what are average tasks that are super important in your job?
Pouring the concrete for one. Can't operate the bucket with only one arm. Floating it. Lifting everything. It's all heavy.
And so, how do you feel you do with household chores, such as cleaning, laundry, things like that?
I have a problem with the dishes.
Problem with the dishes?
Temperature of the water again. I think
Okay.
that's what affects me the most.
Okay. Does one temperature feel better than the other, or is it just extreme temperatures really bother you?
Just extreme changes.
Okay. Okay. Do you participate in any other chores around the house? Like laundry, sweeping, mopping, things like that?
Yeah, laundry.
Laundry? Any issues with that?
Just folding them.
Folding in?
Mild discomfort.
How about carrying the basket?
Yeah, that's a problem.
So, what do you do to relax? Like calming activities you enjoy, like hobbies?
Playing pool.
Playing pool? And anything else?
No, that's it.
Just playing pool. Alright. So do you have any active hobbies such as kayaking, exercising, sports,
I like to play frisbee golf.
frisbee golf, frolf?
Mhm.
Alright. And socializing, do you actively participate in social events, parties?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
How about hanging out with your friends? Yeah.
Regularly.
Okay. Do you have any issues regarding that area?
Sometimes, when the pain gets a little bit unbearable, that's all I
Mhm.
think about.
Okay. Okay. So, oh, I'm sorry. Do you go to school?
Um,
No. Okay. So I'm gonna read off what we just all went through. All of the occupations. So we went through personal care, functional mobility, community management, work, household, chores, schooling, relaxation, active activities, and socialization. In any of those, can you think of something that you might have missed, or maybe in a category that wasn't even listed here that you've been having issues with?
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. I like to roll around a lot and wake myself up with the pain.
Okay.
Sleeping on my arm wrong.
And does that cause you to lose sleep?
Yes.
Okay. So now after going through all of those areas, we are going to rate them. So I have a scale right here. So first we're going to rate the importance of each activity that we just listed. So I'll go through them and you're going to rate it from 1 to 10. So it would be not important at all. It's okay if you don't do it. 10 would be very important. You have to do it. Okay? So we will start with showering and hygiene.
10.
Sleep.
10.
Brushing. Being able to
8.
How about working in your previous?
10.
Doing household chores like dishes, laundry.
3.
3. 3 for laundry, dishes. Okay. And how about playing pool?
4.
4. Playing frolf?
2.
And socializing at
10.
parties? 10. You're going to go through and rate your highest of importance, and we're going to rate your performance on them. So I'm going to read you beforehand what you find most important. So hygiene, showering, sleep, going back to work in concrete, and socializing. Okay? So now we're going to rate your performance in them. So 1 being the lowest possible performance, you're barely doing anything. 10, the highest possible performance, there's no way you could get any better. So we'll start with showering and hygiene.
5.
5. And sleep?
Probably a 4.
Working at your job?
3.
And socializing?
7.
So, great. Now we are going to differentiate from performance and satisfaction. So after we rated your performance, now you are going to rate the satisfaction that you have at your current performance. How satisfied are you with your performance? 1 being not satisfied at all, and 10 being extremely satisfied. So you gave your personal care, showering, and hygiene a 5. How would you rate your satisfaction on that?
A 2.
2. You gave your work a 3. How would you rate your satisfaction?
A 1.
And you gave, so now that we have rated your importance, we are going to go through and rate your highest of importance, and we're going to rate your performance on them. So I'm going to read you beforehand what you find most important. So hygiene, showering, sleep, going back to work in concrete, and socializing. Okay? So now we're going to rate your performance in them. So 1 being the lowest possible performance, you're barely doing anything. 10, the highest possible performance, there's no way you could get any better. So we'll start with showering and hygiene.
5.
5. And sleep?
Probably a 4.
Working at your job?
3.
And socializing?
7.
So, great. Now we are going to differentiate from performance and satisfaction. So after we rated your performance, now you are going to rate the satisfaction that you have at your current performance. How satisfied are you with your performance? 1 being not satisfied at all, and 10 being extremely satisfied. So you gave your personal care, showering, and hygiene a 5. How would you rate your satisfaction on that?
A 2.
2. You gave your work a 3. How would you rate your satisfaction?
A 1.
And going to parties and other social activities, you rated that a 7 in performance. How would you rate your satisfaction on that?
A 9.
A 9? Okay. So now that we've gone through and evaluated your performance and satisfaction with the important activities you've chosen, now we can reference this in the future and look back at all the gains you've made throughout your therapy process. Are you excited?
I am.
Thank you.